Just want to talk about my Terminator WF handle. This is my standard one, my weight plate model. This is my experimental one. The reason why I made this one is I want to explain how this handle actually works. This one here actually has 3 different settings for the weight plate. Right now it's in what I call the neutral position. So you start off with your handle twisted all the way up and your wrist down, and you just do a wrist curl up and down. Now right now with the weight plate and the handle, it's about 21 pounds. What you're doing now is about what you would be doing with, say, a 21-pound dumbbell. Nothing special, nothing different. It would feel exactly the same. And like I said, it's in the neutral position. So now what I'm going to do, take this pin out. I want to start increasing the hand pressure. Now I have it at half hand pressure. Same weight. Now as you wrist curl this, it's a lot harder. You aren't just rolling it up on your wrist or your hand. You're actually gripping it and actually forcing it to twist up as you bring it up. So you're actually working 2 different groups of muscles. As an example, I'll put it back on the neutral position. The thing about doing a wrist curl with the dumbbell is all you're basically doing is curling your wrist up. You aren't really gripping it that hard. You're just cupping your hand just enough to curl it up, but you aren't really working your gripping muscles that much. So right now in the neutral position, when I twist it up, basically I'm just curling my hands or my fingers and I'm just twisting it up. But I don't really need that much grip strength to twist it up. Even though you can use more weight, you only use a little bit more grip strength. So now what I'll do is take this back out again and I'll put it in its full position, which is what my standard handle comes with, which is about this position right here. Now when you're working up, besides just bringing the weight up, you actually have to twist the weight up. Even though I'm using the exact same weight, it is a lot harder. Like as an example, I have no problem with wrist curling 90 pounds at the gym with a dumbbell. There's no way I could wrist curl 90 pounds on here. I can on a good day, 35, maybe 40, maybe 40. And even then I can only do it just once. But if I was at the gym with a 40-pound dumbbell, I could do that all day long. But it's a whole different way it works your forearm. Besides just working your forearm up here, it works it up through here too, because besides just curling your wrist up, you're also gripping it and twisting this weight up. So you're actually performing 2 different exercises. So a lot of people think, yes, all I need to do is a wrist curl with a dumbbell. It's like, no, this is one step past that. So yes, you're doing half your exercises as if you would with a dumbbell. But with this, you're actually doing 2. You're curling it up, but you're also twisting it up too. So those are actually 2 completely different exercises, but now you're performing those at the same time. So I'll move this one. And this is basically my design right here for my Terminator WF handle. And this one here has 15 pounds on it now. This just happens to be my stainless steel model, but basically I just use plain steel and I paint it red. I just made this one out of stainless steel just so it looks pretty. But same thing, you just kind of grip it down like that and just curl it up. And even though it's 15 pounds, basically it's a workout for your forearm. Well, I should say 15 plus another 11 pounds, so we're talking 26 pounds. Most people, when I have gotten these, they just kind of laugh at me at first. They said, 60 pounds, that would be easy on here. I haven't yet had anyone that could even do 50 pounds on this handle, or with 50 pounds of weight. It works your forearm and wrist just completely different than what you'd expect. And as you twist it up, I actually have this designed as a cam effect. So the more you twist it, actually the harder it gets. And as you can see, it's actually lifting up the weight here. So as you twist it, you're actually bringing the weight up too. At at the same time. So the weight's actually controlling your twisting pressure. So the more weight you have, the harder it's going to be to twist, and the further you twist it, the harder it's going to get, just with the way the cam effect works. And I have 2 stops in there, so I can only go so far this way and so far that way. I have 2 quality heavy-duty bearings here, 2 big heavy-duty bearings here. This is all 3/4 inch solid steel. This peg here is 1 inch solid steel, so it just takes your standard size plates, which you can get just about anywhere. And the grip tape on here, that's replaceable too. So if you happen to wear this out, you can replace this. It's pretty easy. But I had to go with the grip tape on here. That way you can really get a good grip as you're twisting it up, because it's all about grip strength when it comes to this. A lot of guys can put 60 pounds on here and lift it up no problem, but as soon as they try to twist it, they can't do it. They might move it a couple degrees as far as they can go. But it works your wrist and forearm completely different than anything else that's out there right now. And the reason why I even came up with this design was I've been trying to work on something that would increase your grip strength, your forearm strength, because there's really nothing out there that can really maximize that area. And then I experimented with a lot of different designs, and I came up with this one. Gave a few of these out, and got a great response. So I'm sticking with this design, and I think whoever gets one of these will be very happy with it. That's about it.